Hello, this is Genosis, and today's video is a first look at a game that I've been hooked on lately called The Tenants. The full 1.0 release is set to come out tomorrow, so if you like what you see here, go give it a look. Now, before I begin, you may hear my voice is a little hoarse today. I've lost my voice over the last couple days, and it's slowly coming back, so I apologize if I am having struggle communicating. Alright, to briefly explain what The Tenants is, you take The Sims and House Flipper, and this is the bastard child that you see before you. So, yeah, I mean, you're a landlord, you buy properties, you do odd jobs to build your empire, and it's really interesting. I'll show you more about this as we go into a new game. So let's go ahead, jump right into it, and explain as we go. All right, here we go. So this is Steve. I think it's Uncle Steve. He is going to talk us through. He's our uncle who helps us do odd jobs, and we kind of order him around. It's kind of cool. First, we start off with the slums, and this gives us an introduction to the game, and you can advance to more advanced areas such as the suburbs or Manhattan, which is a new addition apparently. Right, a lot of this game is navigated through a cell phone. Click on this. So it's got a nice familiar app interface that you can use to look at your player information, properties, level up your skill tree, much you would in any other RPG. And then here's where you manage all of your jobs. So we have a job with Uncle Steve. We need to turn my old trailer into a proper living space. So this will give us kind of an introduction to the building system. All right, here we go. That's that's a little thing. So let's exit this. Now the process that this tends to go is that you'll come into a property that's either been reclaimed or trashed, and you can start by cleaning it, start with some renovations. You can do some upgrades later, such as electricity and internet and TV and stuff like that. So it's in depth, so it's kind of interesting that way, but it ramps you up as it goes. So let's begin the cleaning process. All right, so we basically order Uncle Steve to go around and do all this cleaning. So we'll just kind of queue him up and get all this done. All right, so clean up the first thing. Now, it's also broken things. You can try to restore it, or you can scrap it for some cash. Now, obviously, if you restore it, there's a greater value. So if we do, in a lot of these circumstances, you can put it in your own inventory. Look at that. So it's a functional refrigerator. So I guess we don't have an inventory right now, so we're just going to sell it for some cash. All right, so let's go on and clean up and repair the rest of this place. All right, looks like we're able to repair the shower at a 75% chance and the bed, which is pretty great. So, hold on. Oh, you know what? I don't think I should try to sell that right now. It's leave the stuff here and go ahead and exit. All right, that was the cleaning process. Now the renovation process. This is where you make changes to the building. You do painting, start buying. You start buying assets for the property. So let's hop right on in there. All right, as this indicates, there is a screen to the right-hand side that tells you all of the tasks required for this job. And this will tell you how to navigate the floors, the walls, furniture, doors, and all that stuff. So it's very similar to The Sims if you've ever played it. All right, let's go on through the checklist. First is finish the floors with hardwood. So if you click on it, it'll filter your design list to only hardwood. So we'll pick something pretty standard looking. Let's go with the cheap stuff. And we'll just fill all of it in. There we go. Now see if you can do walls as well. So we need blue walls. So we do that. If you hold shift, it'll actually do the whole thing. Bam. All right, now we can do some furniture. So let's start with the toilet. Let's see. It's stay cheap for now, and then we'll upgrade later. So you'll notice that there's appliances already set up here. So there's water already installed here and here. So you can set up like a kitchen over here, and of course your toiletries over here. That's a wall model. Yeah, this one you can just kind of set anywhere. All right, toilet is down. Now, if you move objects around, you can hit Z or C and rotate it. But this looks fine by me. And let's all go ahead and appreciate that the toilet roll in the graphic is done properly, so the internet will sigh of relief. All right, the bathroom's pretty much done. Can I click this off? No? All right, that's fine. So I got the toilet brush set up here. Now, you'll see those little smiley faces. A lot of items are related to one another. For example, yes, you have a toilet, you're going to want toilet paper. So there's kind of a happiness or a design benefit to doing that. So some objects go well together. Now we need to start setting up a kitchen. So I'll start with the refrigerator. I don't like those short ones. Let's start with the taller refrigerator. Now, just like with water, we do have the power outlets here and over to this side. So let's go ahead and set up the kitchen area over here. All right, so we can hit Z to rotate this around and kind of move the bed over here. Oh, hold on. Okay, you can only access it from that side. So I guess we're going to flip it around like this, which makes it really uncomfortable. Yeah, this is a really small place. You're never going to get something extremely to your taste. All right, now for an armchair. Here we go. And the ever important TV. So I don't think I can. How much money do I have? 8 grand? You know, we could probably. That's the budget I have. Wow. You know what? If I can get just like a wall-mounted TV just like that. Priorities, right? Now there's another feature. If you press V, it turns into a little eyedropper. It'll just copy whatever you're pointing at, and you can just apply it like that. I think it wanted us to put hardwood everywhere, so that's why I didn't say 100%, but whatever, that's fine. So there's a preferred furniture. This gives you like a bonus to your rating. Yeah, increase your overall job rating. So if I wanted to put some DVDs down somewhere, I mean, just click on that. We don't have any shelving right now, so I'm just going to throw ahead and throw some on top of the fridge, because that makes sense. Definitely a bachelor. All right, I'm going to move things around here. I think the shower might not be in the right spot. Oh, I think the toilet's blocking it, actually. Yeah, it is. All right, let's move things around a little bit. Oh, there we go. All right, looks pretty nice. Head over to the Finalize tab and click on Deliver Job. There we go. All right, so after you finish a finished job, this is going to be our apartment. What we just finished is a property, I guess, that we own. We'll take care of that later. So we click on the apartment and switch to the Upgrades tab for the beginning installation of electricity. So yeah, this is the other thing. You can install heating, water. You can do a home share license. You can have more than one tenant, a TV service, internet, home security, and cleaning robot dispatchers. I haven't looked at that at all, but we're going to start with electricity. All right, so now that electricity is installed, you need to go in and configure it. By configure it, that's installing outlets. So this is where you kind of want to start figuring out where you want to put things. Okay, would you start mumbling there? So outlets. Gosh, probably there's going to be like a TV and stuff in here. So probably maybe on this side. Or I'm probably going to have some sort of a kitchen over here somewhere. So let's go install another outlet like around here. They give some pretty good coverage. And what the hell, I'll install one over here just because I want some lighting. There, that's a pretty decent coverage. That should let us get some pretty good options. All right, let's finish this stage. All right, he's directing us to take up some jobs and save up for money for installing heating and some renovation work because we're pretty low in cash. So at this point, you basically become like a contractor. So let's head into our phone, some jobs, and here's where we find some new jobs to take. There's our payment, and this will give us the terms of it. So we need to look after tenants. Now that's another thing. You need to deal with your tenants, their needs, their desires, their complaints, their maintenance, and whatever trouble they might cause. So let's check that out. All right, so I guess babysitting tenants is a thing. So that's what it is. So yeah, basically find out their information, their archetypes. If there's someone that's like an athlete, they have certain likes and interests that are typical, and you can kind of use that to judge. Whatever they do on a day-to-day basis, they have different traits. But let's go take a look at it. All right, here's that little house that we set up. So I guess we have a tenant preloaded. So let's click on Pedro, get up in the gift menu, and send him something and hope for the best. Pedro is, okay. I think Pedro's a donut guy, or popcorn guy. What do you think? Let's send Pedro a cake. Is this guy drunk? I'm pretty sure he's drunk. Oh, he's an alcoholic. I was wondering who was going. Okay, he really likes cakes. Oh, what's this? Okay, Pedro just texted me. Is it my birthday today? No, it's not. You're just a nice person. So he likes cakes. We found that about him. All right, so that gave us some cash. Oh, this guy's not okay. Can I send him some AA meetings? Okay, not a problem. Not a problem right now. All right, so you can get a review for every job you do, so you can find out what you did and what you can do better. So this is the screen you want to go to find out how to get better scores the next time. So we got full scores because we're awesome. All right, now that's done. He's going to require us to do things later, so let's take on another job in the meantime. So this looks to be various renovation jobs. Create a bedroom, create a new bedroom. There's a budget, and a billiard room. Billiard room sounds pretty cool. Let's do that. All right, now that we accepted the job, we can go over here and we can click or jump right into it on the map. And here we go. All right, let's get rotated here. So that looks to be the room we're going to work on. So you click on it, you can start the renovation. And here's it talks about prestige. Now, prestige is like your score based on the items you put and if it matches what the tenant or the customer likes. Now, we can help our prestige by looking at this item tag preferences. So they like posh and rustic style items, and they don't like modern. Now, there's all kinds of things here. We can actually click on this and filter all of the things based on tags. Now this is cool. This lets us really kind of get a feel and try different things. Like if you're playing The Sims, there's probably a bunch of things you've never used. But with this, it kind of gets you to look at pretty much everything because it's about their tastes, not yours. So for modern, they don't like modern, so we can right click on it. That filters out. That says no, we don't want any modern items. Now, if you wanted to have only posh and rustic items, you can. But until you open up your repertoire of items, you're not going to have access to that. So we'll just get rid of that. We'll just have it so we'll rule out modern items and try to stick with everything else. I'm going to zoom into this room. So again, we'll start down the list, finish the floors. We'll do some hardwood. Hold shift, fills up the whole thing. Finish the walls. We like red. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Looks like a billiard room. Okay, now for the billiard table. Okay, now sometimes there's special items that are provided by the client. Like I wouldn't normally have access to this, but oh yeah, you can also choose color variants. So for that, we can click on the little paintbrush and we can choose what color palette to choose. So yellow looks pretty nifty actually. Okay, looks good with the theme anyways. Let's rotate that around a bit. Oops, floating around a little bit there. All right, placement's being a bit weird, but you know the game's. I think I'm playing the pre 1.0 version, so there might be some bugs still. Yeah, we'll have to move that a little bit, just like there. Okay, it seems to work better once you put it down, then move it around a bit. All right, so you want some wall cabinets. All right, put a cabinets over here. If you hold shift, you can place multiple items. That's the same in, you know, pretty much a lot of games. Now we need a TV. What's our budget like? Yeah, I don't think we're able to do a very big TV. So we're going to need some kind of a, something to put the TV onto. All right, I'm going to use like a classic wall shelf. Actually might be a good spot to put the TV. So let's click on the TV and then choose the flat screen. Oh yeah, that looks really nice there actually. Yeah, there's no power, so that looks like a good spot for it. Okay, office cupboards. Let's see. Now looking at the tags, this one seems to has a posh tag, so they'll like it. So I need 2 office cupboards. Maybe we'll put them under here for kind of like a stacked look. There, yeah, you know what? I like that. All right, what's next? Alcohol. Okay, we got beer and whiskey. All right, let's set up our cabinets here. All right, we got one of each because what the hell, you know, accommodate everything. Wall plants. Okay, we got some nice looking planters here. Well, where would this look good? All right, one here and one there. You know, whatever, looks fine. All right, so there's preferred furniture. This will give us a bonus. So wall decor. So a calendar. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Pin-up girls, that's perfect. And as for trophy, bronze medal. Well, could do better. Let's hang it right up here. Nice and proud. So looking down our list, everything is complete, but we are not complete the TV yet because there's no power. So we can click on the upgrades here and hit electricity. And we'll get Uncle Steve to do the installation for us. It's a pretty small room, so we'll get some pretty good coverage. We'll set it up right here. All right, that is complete. Now, the little decor tips. If you set up couches, armor chairs, cabinets, that type of thing, you get decor bonuses. So let's send Uncle Steve away. That's all you need you for. All right, these tips pretty much explain what I already did about item placement and bonuses and, you know, decor and prestige bonuses. So we already described that. We're ahead of the game. So let's look down our list. Everything looks okay. Now we still have a bit of a budget left. Actually, a lot of a budget left. Now our score. Actually, I think we go to the finalize page. It tells us our score. Right, prestige level C, and they want rank A. So maybe if you add a couch and some lamps, that might increase our score a little bit. We can try to move things around a little bit just so I can get some extra space. Yeah, that looks still functional. Actually, I like it a little away from the wall. It still works in game terms, but yeah, that looks better. So that'll give us the opportunity to put some sort of a chair down. So let's see, maybe something posh or rustic maybe. Let's try that. Okay, posh and rustic. Okay, that gives us some options. But no chairs. Okay, well, let's remove those tags then. All right, so we get a nice burgundy chair, and there's a bonus for placing it next to a TV, because why would you want to look at a TV? And yes, our bonus went from C to B, so we did improve it. Now, I believe there was something else. Oh, yes, lamps. Yeah, let's look at some lamps. Okay, we can do a text search for lamp, and contemporary cozies, and okay, nothing too specific. Let's use a couple lamps, like say here, and maybe a little desk lamp over here. Okay, good, that's within the power range. Okay, we're still rank B. Okay, let's look at our finalized list again, and see if there's anything else we can set up. Okay, it looks like a neon lamp is something they may want. So where would that be? Okay. Kind of dig it. Oh, I was probably placed a little too low. There we go. Okay, we'll still be. All right, let's take a look at the finalized list again. It looks like a dartboard is a good choice for that. That's pretty great. Let's see. Oh, does that work? That works. I'll move the metal closer to the center of that. Yeah, that looks good to me. Still not ranked. Let's check for something else. All right, set like a nice bamboo plant here, maybe. Okay. Actually, really matches really well. Not quite. I feel like the place is going to get really busy, but I want to get just enough, like, yeah, I don't want to get just enough. Yeah, right here by the window, maybe. It looks pretty good. Actually, looks like something you'd see on the outside. Not quite there. I just tossed a couple more bottles of whiskey, and that pushed us to the edge. All right, that did it. So we go to the Finalize tab and deliver the job. Oh, hold on. There's something happening. Red alert, something happened in my camper. It looks like all the gifts in the world aren't going to force Pedro to behave any better. Honestly, I don't have any patience left to deal with the guy. Let's resort to drastic solutions. Open up the tenant menu. We can sabotage the guy. So if you want people to just move the hell out, you can, I guess, annoy them so much so they'll leave. I guess that's kind of a fun way to handle it. It's not the most, I guess, mature way to handle it, but what the hell? This is a game. We're having fun. All right, so we sent a trumpet guy. Can I zoom in anymore? Not really. This guy is not having it. Oh, and that did it. So we get to open up new items as we progress through jobs. So there's hundreds and hundreds of items, and this gives us more options, which is pretty great. Oh, and some more. Okay, I think these are items that we used and now we unlocked. Or no, we didn't know this. I thought I used that one already. Anyways, these are new items we can use in any job now. All right, so this guy who's texting us pretty pissed. Why did you send that guy? I just wanted some peace and quiet. It looks like we leveled up and we can start looking at the skill tree. Oh, the guy just moved out. All right, so let's look at the skill tree. Back at home. Oh, hold on. Oh, we should unlock some night kitchen items. All right, skill tree. We got 2 skill items. So there's a landlord tree, there's tenants, and uncle. So as you uncle, this will give you some more ability to fix things faster, more of a chance to restore things, that kind of thing. Now under tenants, this gives us more abilities to interact and please the tenants. And the landlord gives us more abilities for finding terms of, for example, unlocking the 2-month lease duration, or being able to unlock additional items or additional methods to advertise or open houses. I'm going to go down to landlord. Okay, I just realized I can't buy that. I think there is a level limit, perhaps. I think it's going to force us to go down tenants or uncle. Oh, I guess we can do that. Maybe this comes later. Maybe we're not actually a landlord right now. So we'll do a couple uncle items. So yeah, chance to restore would be a pretty good one. So we have an extra 10%. Okay, now this guy's gone, let's go to the next task. Let's go to Boring Lane. Here we go, which is our apartment. We still haven't done anything with. So we need to set up heating now that we got some cash. All right, it takes $6,000 to install heating. Oh gosh, that's expensive. All right, he is all done. Perfect, so we need to finish the renovation. Okay, so we can go into the heating and configure it. And we can actually add heaters. The whole room turns orange because that's all we need to heat the place up. So let's just set it somewhere. It's pretty standard, I guess. I don't know where's a good spot. Like right here in the middle of the room. Perfect, I think. All right, place is heated. So let's send Steve away. All right, here we go. Now to clean this place up. Send him in and get started. You know the drill. So yes, we're familiar with this now. Oh, just unlock player storage. I was talking about this earlier. There's a billiard table. So if you see, or not billiard, it's a foosball table. If you see special items, you can take them with you and install them in your own house or install them in a tenant house. Entirely up to you. All right, so we're going to take this and give it a repair. It's a 100% chance because it's part of the tutorial, or it's just really easy to fix. There we go. So we can just click on that and we can add it to player storage. So that's ours. We can take it home, put it wherever we want. All right, now let's clean the rest of the place up. All right, shiny new couch. We actually managed to fix that. Let's store it for now. Start nice and fresh. There we go. So we're done with this part, the cleanup part. Let's go to the renovation phase. All right, this is our old auntie's place. We're going to take that for ourselves. So begin renovation. All right, now we have remodeling tools. You can tear down walls, add new ones. Completely up to you. Let's get rid of these inner walls because I don't like that. Bam, gone. All right, so now we're gonna need a bathroom because we're not gonna want to poop here. So let's get this set up. So where would we want to set up and how large do we want the bathroom? Now to me, that looks like water set up there along with power and water set up here. So I'm gonna go up and set up the bathroom over here maybe. There we go. And we'll add some doors. It's gonna be a small bathroom, but what the hell? Here we go. We can edit windows, but yeah, I guess we have to edit windows. So add a window there. I guess we'll add it over here. It's not letting me put it there for some reason. Okay, I think the water's installed maybe. All right, demolish tools can demolish walls and remove windows. So I guess we can just do that if we want to. And that window's gone. All right, now it's entirely up to us. We can design it however we want. So let's go to the floors. I guess we're on the floors. And we can decide what our flooring to look like. Yeah, I like the look of that. Pretty standard looking. Now for the walls. Nice crisp looking bathroom. Why not? All right, now we need a toilet. I'll probably need this end for the shower, so let's go ahead and add a toilet, like probably this side. There we go. Now, can I add a shower? I don't have to install a shower, but I just want to. There, it takes up a lot of room, but at least we'll be clean. All right, now this seems to be implying an open concept. There's not a lot of space to work with, so I can kind of put my bedroom off to here and have this space for my living area. So let's grab a bed. All right, we'll have a blue bed, and I guess we'll set it up like, yeah, it looks fine to me. Now I need a refrigerator because, you know, eating. All right, so plop it right over here. And now a seat. All right, let's just grab a chair. I'll probably use for like a kitchen table eventually. It's not part of the tutorial right now. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much money at the moment because this is not really super important. But I will put up some wall though. All right, go with a beige color. It looks pretty neutral. It looks pretty inviting. So I'll go with that. So yeah, place looks pretty basic. There's still a lot of things missing. But again, I don't want to blow all my cash on this place quite yet. All right, looks like the remodeling affected our utility setup. Before we rent out this unit, oh, I want to change this before we do that. We need heating vents installed in all the rooms. So let's open up the upgrades tab because we added a room. There's no heating in there. So we need to add a heater because that's cold now. All right, pretty standard place right there. All right, so I believe it's going to lead us to renting this place out, which is great, but I still feel like I need to add some things to it before we do. All right, let's add some kitchen cabinets because, again, this place looks really barren, and I honestly wouldn't want to rent it out like this. All right, get some cabinets set up, and we're going to want a stove, so let's look that up. Okay, this is getting pretty expensive. Electric cooker. Let's rotate this around, and oh, power, right. Shoot. We added another cabinet and spin this around, and that looks a lot more comfortable. Okay, we have $25. I think that's all we can do for now. All right, renovation complete. So we have some new items. Looks like tissues, some bananas. Okay. It looks like the unit is ready for renting. Let's go to the open house panel and start right now. So this will be kind of the full circle part of this whole process. All right, begin open house. We'll do some leaflets. I guess it's free. And we're going to rent the hall apartment. All right, here's our first tenant. We can click on him and see about making a deal. Keep in mind, the first impression property makes, the better tenants are willing to pay for it. So she likes it. Now she's a gamer, you know. Yeah, you can tell. So let's try to negotiate. Let's see, what this place be worth? I mean, it depends where we are. So let's say this place is worth like, I don't know, 1,500? I have no idea. Oh, she's lowballing at 600. So let's counter it with 14. All right, she's getting close to our target, so let's nudge it just a little bit more. See if she's willing to meet us halfway. Okay, she's up to 1,200. Let's say, split the difference. Let's meet at 13. All right, now she's put the bottom line at 12.7. And what the hell, we're good with that. We're going to have a profit of $300. Not great, but it's a place to start. Here we go. Look at all that stuff. Books and paintings and paper towels. Pretzels. Awesome. All right, we have our first tenant. Now she's going to live here now. Now, let's get rid of this. You get these little heart bubbles sometimes. You can get additional friendship levels with them. It's kind of like The Sims. Now, you occasionally get some elite contracts. They're there temporarily. That gives you some special offers. So whenever you see them, you might want to grab them. All right, there's that elite contract. Pays well, and it might give you some special items. So we'll accept that. All right, now that you've accepted it, we can pop to the proper by clicking this. And, oh, this looks interesting. It looks like we're going for a nautical theme. All right, so this is the same process over again. We're being cleaning, we can work on the utilities, and so on and so forth. We're not gonna do that right now because there's no need to repeat ourselves. So let's go to the city map, look down to the slums actually, we can just kind of look around. Now this is the whole slums area. Now there's other opportunities, places you can purchase. You can wait for those stuff that's gonna be auctioned later on. Oh, looks like your tenant has a problem just in time. I was just about to start closing the video. So when this happens, this is your tenant. You can respond by sending someone or your uncle. We'll send the uncle. All right, so you can tell the uncle where to go. You can click on this or press Z or Z, and he starts spraying away. There we go. Landlord points. This is when you do landlord things with Uncle Steve. You get points. You can gift, sabotage, add some additional services. And you do that by doing jobs, elite contracts, and helping tenants. All right, let's get out of here. All right, and they're thankful for that. Now we can unlock babysitting jobs. Like, that's a thing we want to do. All right, my voice is about to give out, and I think I've shown you enough of the game for you to get a feel for it. There's all kinds of things you can do. Look at properties. This is properties that you're doing jobs for. That's your own. We can look at them here, and you can look at stuff you've purchased and things that you own already. So I really like this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I hope, even though this is not a game you're accustomed to, because it's finished, that I hope you enjoyed it along with me. All right, this has been Genosis with the Tenants. Like you saw here today, like the video. Like to see some more in the future, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and if you like this game, go ahead and check the link in the description and give it a look for yourself. Thanks for watching.